you. While he was doing that, see the problem. Somebody may be looking at him and pitying him. But you see, that thing happening there is called power. Because the cross didn't hold him, he held the cross. Death didn't take him, he conquered death. What is happening here is not weakness, it's power. Because when you study the message, you are going to discover that the third message of the cross is the message of power. Jesus was not held by the cross, he held the cross. Death didn't take him, he took death. You know why? Why he was hanging here? Three things were happening. Number one, he was crushing Satan. Prophecy was being fulfilled. The Bible said in Genesis chapter 3 verse 15, it said the seed of the woman shall crush the head of the serpent. This is where he crushed the serpent. You know why? Colossians 2 verse 15, the Bible said, having spoiled principalities and powers. There was no way he would have fought Satan. No, if he fought Satan as God, it would have been unfair. So the way he dealt with Satan was to become a man, was to identify with humanity, identify with sinful man, identify with sin. So he had perfected the status of a man. It was in this condition that he went to Satan. You know, Satan needed to fight him first. He was in the mount of temptation. Satan came. If you are the Son of God, turn these stones to bread. He said, this is not how we will prove it. If I prove it here, it will look like I did it because I was God. It was after the Father turned his back, after he was forsaken, when he became a man indeed, that was when he demonstrated power. The Bible said he went down to Hades. He went to the ring of Satan. He went to the headquarters of Satan. He didn't fight Satan in heaven. No, Michael did that. He didn't fight Satan on earth. No, Michael did that. When he wanted to fight Satan, he went to hell. And in hell, the Bible said, having spoiled principalities and powers, having spoiled principalities and powers, he made a public show of them, triumphing over them by the cross. That's why when he rose from the dead, he said, all hail, all power in heaven and on earth has been given to me. If he didn't go to the cross, he wouldn't have gone to the grave. He wouldn't have taken the key of death. He wouldn't have taken the key of Hades. He had to go there to conquer Satan. You know why? Now we don't exorcise demons, we cast them out, because the battle is over. He defeated Satan, but he didn't carry the victory to heaven. He didn't